What's up? What's up? Holy crap. Hold on. I just turned on the stream and didn't even mess with some stuff. There we go. Okay, good. I turned off ads. Let's go. What's up, guys? How's it going? Welcome to another sunny Saturday stream. We're hanging out with you guys today. We're just gonna hang out and talk some cloud gaming, talk some Stadia, live Q&A as we always do, and just have some fun. Man, oh man, today is about as casual as it's ever been for me to launch a stream today. I think I'm getting more and more used to these as time goes on, which is really good, which is really good. Good stuff. So we got Dancing Panda in the chat. What's up, Dancing Panda? How's it going, my man? Am I live? I am live, right? Yes, okay. Had to make sure. Dancing Panda, we got BMW Halloween. What's up, my man? Candy, Lord Gaming Man. What's up, dude? It's been a while since we've seen you. Candy Nation. We got Moon Dancer, Prophet, Amon, Hoarder, Kate. How's it going, Kate? Kamarley, how's it going, Kamarley? Changed my name to Sven before. Oh, okay, gotcha, Prophet. Well, hopefully I can remember the new name. What's up, Gary? How's it going? We got Kenshi and Halu. What's up, guys? And JDR. How's it going, everybody? We got quite a few people already in the stream. Nice. Good to see all you guys. So we're giving out another Stadia game today. And I got some cool information. Some really cool information that I'll let you guys know later in the stream. Let's have a couple more people in the stream before I say this information. Maybe somebody can remind me later, but we got some really cool information about some inside information. I've been debating putting it on a video or not. I probably will. Maybe I won't. I don't even have permission, but we'll go ahead and talk about it later anyways. I'm going to be, as you guys know, a little vague as usual, but man, so we got some good stuff. So a lot of changes are coming, guys, and I'm excited. We have a lot of stuff coming up, man. Gaming for cloud gaming, Stadia's picking up here in the next couple months. I'm going to be moving in a week. 1 week I am moving. In 1 week I am out of here. I don't know if there's going to be a stream next week. It depends if I can get everything set up, and then if I do stream, it'll be on Sunday because I'm moving on Saturday. Technically I get the keys on the 26th, which is that Wednesday? So technically I get the keys on the 26th, and I'm about to have a dedicated YouTube room, and I'm not sure how it's going to look because I literally have like three of these cameras. Like, this is a really nice camera. I have 3 of these. And so some of these cameras will be dedicated to like physical stuff, hardware videos, and then some of them will be for the streaming. And then, so I'm really excited. I'm going to be like playing around with a lot of stuff. So I'm excited. So let me say what's up to some more people in the chat though. Prophet says, yo, Sonny, how are you? I'm doing really good, man. Kamarley, good to see you again, Kamarley. I know I already said what's up to you, but I'll say what's up again, my man. Lamont's in the house. What's up, Lamont? Good to see you. We got Ron. Yo, what's up, Sama? Eddie, good to see you. The raffle's not up yet, guys. Hold on. We'll get it up. We'll get it up here in a second. Joshua, what's up, my man? I'm doing good. Shane says, not ready. I'm eating supper. The Dakota Show, what's up? Inled, how's it going? Good to see you here every week. Inled, if you guys haven't checked out Inled's, check out his Twitter handle. I don't know if he's got anywhere else where he talks about his breakdown of like the pro games and everything, but he's got a really cool thing. So I wanted you guys to check him out. You're really very helpful to the community. He's a superstar, so big fan of his. RX edits, how much does Google Stadia cost? Nothing. It's free. Best game, what's up, my man? Have you heard of Laxadays, Sonny? I've not. Kate, good to see you, Kate, as every week you're here hanging out with me. Good to see you, Kate. Blackie, what's up, my man? Patrick, how's it going? Patrick, how are you, sir? Good to see you, my man. Lamont says cool information tight. Yeah, we'll divulge that information much later. What's up, Chariot Man Gaming? What's up, my man? How's it going? Today seems like it's gonna be awesome, and it seems like Sonny has some big news. I do. I have some. Is it big? It's big news, I guess. It's pretty big. At least for me, it's big. What's up, Chariot? And with the pro account will come some free monthly games. Thank you for helping him out. Good stuff. Best gaming headset for Stadia. You know, that's not specific to Stadia, I don't think. I would say get a headset that's not Bluetooth potentially, I guess. Man, I don't know. Maybe something that plugs directly. There's really nothing that when it comes to headsets, I don't know. Staying in Phoenix, in the greater Phoenix area. Yes. Yeah, I'm just moving to another, someone said a better apartment. No, I'm moving into a townhome. And so I'm getting my own dedicated room now. I'm in this small apartment. I can't stand sharing walls. Literally, some people moved in next door that can probably hear me. They moved in like 2 months and they have like a little kid and he cries all day long. And it's literally like right here where my wall is. And so sometimes I've been unable to record. So they've expedited my is that even a word? My move process. So I'm moving here soon, man. I'm excited. Chris, what's up, man? Good to see you, man. It's been a while. Moon says, good thing you found a place pretty quick. Yeah. Yep. What's up now? It's on. What's up, my man? I bought every Tomb Raider for Stadia. Totally worth it. That's awesome, Van. That's awesome. Yes, Chris, thank you. Don't forget to hit the like button. Yes, subscribe too if you're new. We are doing this giveaway. Let's start this giveaway off. Let's do it. So today we are giving out Street Power Football. That is the game that we are giving out today. There it is. The bot should be up and running here soon. We are giving away Street Power Football. Sonny, you are already ages behind. I'm fine. Nice to see you having a good day. Yeah, I know. I'm behind. No, I'm caught up. I'm caught up. Blocky says, congrats on moving. I'll move in a week. Give me a congrats then. So the camera will no longer be on the side, man. The camera should hopefully be somewhere in this direction or this direction. And I should have multiple cameras. So maybe I'll have one maybe I'll have one on the side, but maybe I'll have one front facing. We'll see. So I'm really excited. It's going to be really good. Kate says, I'm watching you all walking back from the supermarket. That's awesome. Laxadays is a smaller studio and it's a mix of Persona and Pokemon, and they have a Kickstarter and are really fully funded. It looks amazing, and there are talks in bringing it to Stadia. Ooh, well, I'll have to check that out. I think I did see something about that this morning, something about a Pokemon-like game, and I didn't get to look at it more. So I think I know a little bit of what you're talking about. If the game looks good, I know Stadia community will be behind it big time. Chariot Man, Suns better watch out for those Lakers. I'm not a Suns fan, dude. I'm a Bulls fan. My team's out. I will be watching that series though. Big basketball fan. If you guys don't know that about me, I'm a huge basketball fan. Yo, what's up, Stadia Bet Gaming? Let's go Wizards. Oh man, that's a roller coaster to be a fan of. Why does the Stadia controller disconnect while playing? I have AT&T fiber optic 5G. Bama, that's a great question. See if you can potentially join our Discord. If not, if you don't want to do that, reach out to the Stadia people on Twitter. Just literally tag them and they will literally message you directly and try to find a solution to your problem. It's interesting because my sister-in-law has the same issue, and I've been unable. I want to go over to her place to find out why her controller's been disconnecting or having issues. So not sure what it is. My guess is it's something with the Wi-Fi, but if you're playing with other stuff and Stadia completely works fine and it's just a controller, then you might have a defective controller. So it could be a lot of stuff, man. It could be a lot of different stuff. Keep in mind, guys, if you guys are a member on the channel, you are receiving extra tickets. So I saw John Buford just got 2 extra tickets, so he's got 3 in total. The interesting part about the extra tickets, if you're a member, is that it gives you a greater chance of winning. But last week we got 2 winners and neither one of them were members, which was really surprising to me. So but anyways, just letting you guys know. Hey Sonny, what do you think of Dirt 5? I can't find a vid with a Stadia impression with it. I am doubting to buy it, but I have to be sure, being full price, the game being so expensive. So Phoenix, that is very surprising that you've not seen a video with an impression on it. I would just check out some gameplay. There's got to be something out there on it, because we have such a big racing community that does videos that I'm really surprised. That's one of the reasons why I didn't race to cover it. I actually have that key to give away, and I have not tried it out yet myself. So I haven't played it yet. I have to give it a shot at some point, and I actually have that key to give away one of these days. So not sure, Phoenix, maybe somebody else in the chat. What are your guys' impressions of Dirt 5 if you own it? See if we can help out Phoenix. Looking for a new game. Not crazy about Fallen Order. Is Doom good? I hear it gets very repetitive. You go into a room, back away, shoot, proceed, repeat. Doom Eternal can get a little bit like that. Yeah, I would absolutely recommend it though, because it's really action packed. It kind of just depends what game you're looking for, Carol. But what I can say about Doom is that the game is very like high, at least Doom Eternal. I never really went into Doom 2016, like dived into it very deeply, but for sure Doom Eternal, a game that I did, is amazing. So Patrick says, I love hearing from your wishes and predictions of the future of your channel. Would you like to show us some more plans one day? For sure. So that's a good question, Patrick. Right now, I'm just in a transition with moving. I'm trying to have my setup be a lot better. But in regards to the channel, I think for now, just kind of going where it's at and covering all the latest news, covering the games. I think as things evolve, my plans are to stream a lot more, to have a more set schedule, but that kind of right now is falling with me moving. And then I have a little bit of some health issues that I'm trying to work out first before I start dedicating myself full time into the channel the way I would like to. But it's happening. The transition's been happening slowly. The improvements have been happening thanks to all the support that you guys have given over the past year and a half. A lot of the monetarily stuff that I get for this channel has all been literally gone back into the channel in one way or another. So a lot of that's happening. My dream is, of course, to be a full-time YouTuber, and I don't think I'm too far away from that. So a lot of that's been because of you guys. And once I become more full-time, you'll see more streams, you'll see more variety of videos. So that's kind of where I'm at on that. Let's go the Seattle Supersonics. Oh boy. Yo, do we get a new member in here? Yo, Stadia Vet Gaming, welcome. Sunny Platinum, my troll membership. Thank you, my man. Appreciate that. And if you guys haven't checked out his channel, please check him out, man. Guy streams every single day. The dude's awesome. Big fan of his. Thank you, my man. Really appreciate that. Uh-oh. Hopefully my stream is still going good. Have I lost frames? Am I still good? Thank you, my man. Hold on. Let me keep catching up here. Thank you, Lamont, for helping him out. You guys are really awesome. Charles says, yeah, I agree with the marketing push is coming. We have these family games rated. I think they're building towards Google TV. Yep. So is my stream okay, guys? Let me know, because I'm noticing some stuff is acting up. It's perfect. Okay, looking good. Thank you, guys. So you guys, all right, I'm gonna do this twice today. I want to talk about this twice today. There's some news that I received this past, I actually received it a little bit of time ago, like a week ago, maybe about a week and a half ago, and I've been wondering what to do about it. You guys know when I receive certain information, especially since the people that give me the information are good friends, so you know I don't ever want to get them in trouble. And you guys know I have to be pretty vague in general, so it's nothing ever specific. But I did get word about it over a week ago that there's a big game that has started to see preliminary development for Stadia for next year, towards the end of next year. So as you guys know, one of the questions that I consistently ask is Stadia looking to still have big games coming to the platform past, you know, this year and next year. And we saw a little bit of that with Lies of P. If that ends up coming, we still don't know if that's coming, but this for sure has been confirmed to me. So I can't tell you what the game is, obviously, but this is really good news. And a lot of people who've been worried about Stadia, who are like wondering, well, is Stadia still going to do anything, or what's, it looks like they really are. And that makes me really happy, guys. So that's kind of the news I had. I'll talk about this again later. Probably just repeat myself, but I was really surprised. This is a game that a lot of people like, so or will like, I should say. So that's the news. I have to be very vague because I don't want to get anybody in trouble. So, but man, I was surprised. I was surprised when I heard it. So thank you again to Stadia Vet Gaming for the Sunny Platinum, my man. Really appreciate that. I think that's like the $24.99 tier. Thank you, my man. Geek the Sneak, what's up, my man? Good to see you. Let me go back and read some of your guys' messages. Patrick says, sorry, I wanted to try Dirt from Game Pass, but it doesn't work. Oh, it doesn't work. That sucks. Oh, shoot. Charles, you were talking about a marketing push is coming. These family games rated. I absolutely agree. There is definitely a push coming of some kind. We just keep seeing more and more evidence of it. They are making a push. A lot of people have been saying lately, well, Stadia needs to market it better. Well, I think they're coming up with a big marketing push here, and they just hired didn't they just hire a new social media marketing manager or something along those lines? So it looks like it's coming. Ricardo says, first I was a fan of Stadia. At this time, I don't believe in the platform. They stopped with exclusive titles, and the popular games are coming first on console. Well, I hear you. Losing confidence. Stadia has not been getting every single game. Like I would have loved to have seen Stadia get Biomutant. But it does look like it does look like there's quite a few games coming. We're getting like all these Ubisoft games coming up like this summer, next year. As far as I know, that Monster Hunter deal is still set to come in a couple years here from Capcom. So there's some stuff to look forward to. I'd say in your place, Ricardo, I mean, if you're a fan of consoles, I mean, always using or potentially using Stadia as like a supplement to your gaming can always be a thing. What's the huge news for June? June is gonna see For Honor, Rainbow Six Siege. There's quite a few games coming. Lamont tight news. Atlas says towards the end of next year, so some point long in the future. Yeah, Licks, it's gonna be sometime in the future, my man. Opinions on Shadow increasing their prices. It's probably something that they had to do to really continue to sustain what they were doing, so, and to justify the pricing, considering they can more than likely make more money in other places other than gaming. So Shadow probably had to do it. Shadow's been a whole different thing that I've not wanted to comment on until I've done like a ton of research on it. You guys know, like, it's like I know all this stuff about Stadia, you know, and it's like if I start talking about PlayStation or something, it's like it's gonna come kind of ignorant out of my mouth. So I've been treating Shadow in that way. So I did a lot of research on it about a week ago, and I want to continue doing more because I know they come out with more news. So I've not wanted to give a full opinion on it, but man, Lamont says, "Yo, I bet SpongeBob 2." No, this is a big game. This is a really big game that I was just talking about. Not SpongeBob 2. I don't even know if I'd bring it up if it was SpongeBob 2. Some of you guys saying it's SpongeBob 2. Oh man, GTA 5 existed for a very long time now from the PS3. Why a remastered now instead of GTA 6 directly? Because they can milk more money out of it. Because they can milk a lot more money out of it. That's why. That's really why. I'm sure they actually are working on a GTA 6. How far along it is, who knows? But they would be kind of silly not to work on a GTA 6. But if they can still make more money off GTA 5 and continue to milk it, well, why not do that too? So it's made a lot of sense why they haven't released a GTA 6 yet. Do you think the Total War games will come to Stadia, the one genre Stadia needs? I agree with you on that, Chris, in regards to the genre. I want to see a lot more of it. We are going to see Humankind in like September, I think. But Humankind is literally nothing like the Total War game, so I know what you mean. Yeah, man, we need that genre. The Total War games, I don't know about that, but we do need more of those games. Wait, Monster Hunter's coming to Stadia, Sonny? Yes, there was a leaked document from the Capcom documents that were leaked that showed a Monster Hunter game was coming in like 2023, and it was Stadia was listed on there alongside the Nintendo Switch and all the other platforms. Geek the Sneak says, I definitely wish Biomutant came to Stadia, but I'm just gonna pick it up on Xbox. I hear you, my man. I actually have Biomutant on my Steam. I haven't played it yet. I'm thinking I'm gonna do some future coverage of it here this upcoming week. So, but yeah, it's a bummer that it's not on Stadia. Sonny, why wasn't there any mention of the Stadia on the Google I/O event? Isn't a hint that they don't pay much attention to Stadia? Nah, man. Listen, I'm gonna be completely real with you. When it comes to all things Google, I am certainly not a guy who's ever paid much attention to Google until Stadia. So the last couple years, there wasn't, at least last year, I could say, there wasn't a lot of talk of Stadia either at the event. I just think it's just not something that's part of these things. So for me, I literally just didn't think anything of it because of what happened last year with it. So That's just kind of my thought process on it. Do you think Stadia will have game chat for mobile and tablet soon? Yes, I think that should be coming soon. There's something along those lines will be coming soon. Yo, what's up, Hannah? How's it going? Welcome to the channel. If Dark Souls were to drop on Stadia, I'd be happy. Well, more than happy. It's possible. Dark Souls is one of those games that I think we could absolutely see. When does Spotify come to Stadia? I just read what you wrote, Moon. Stadia is the best supplement to other platforms. Whenever I cannot play on my main platform, Stadia is a great alternative. And sometimes if I care more for convenience, Stadia is often my number one. That's a really good way to put it, Patrick. That's the thing with Stadia. I've called it the most versatile platform, period, for many reasons, including that one. That's part of it. I've said here and said on this channel for, at this point now, a year and a half. We're almost starting to get on 2 years now, where I said Stadia is one of the better ones to be a supplement. If you're somebody that's really big on consoles or PCs, Stadia is great, but Stadia is really great at being your main platform too, technically. So, I mean, it's just such a versatile platform. Oh, Jack coming in. What's up, my man, Jack? Jack, the numbers man, coming in with the 50. Thank you for the year, for the sticker. You're amazing. Really appreciate that, Jack. Good to see you, my man, and I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, sir. Thank you for that 50. That means a lot. All of that's going right back into the Move Fund right now, man. The Move Fund and setting up the new stuff, because I know when I move next week and I start to set up my new YouTube room, that I'm gonna need to buy all sorts of things. As a matter of fact, I need to buy the things on the wall, the soundproof stuff. So all that will go towards that. So really appreciate that. You guys just reminded me of that too. I got to start buying some of that. So thank you for that. Thank you for that, Jack. And good to see you, my man. Okay, where was I? Appreciate the 50, Jack. Shadow's becoming Europe centric. Yeah. Apex says I'm looking forward to get my Shadow PC up. Let me know how that works out, man. Do you think the relationship between Activision Blizzard and Stadia can be revived moving forward? I don't think it's dead or anything, Marcus. I think we need to give that a little bit more time. Let's see what happens with some of the new game when they start dropping some of these new games. When the new Overwatch comes, and I would expect Overwatch more than like the Diablo games, but you might never know. Let's just give that some time and see where that's going, because I have not counted it out. $30 a month for Shadows and no. Yeah, that's a tough bill for a lot of people. Hey, Sonny, I don't know if you got a survey in the last week from Stadia. I did not. I did, and they seem to be probing to see the interest level and feedback from users. Yeah, guys, Stadia's got a lot going on. They honestly have a lot going on in the background right now. And with the news I just told you guys a little bit earlier, I have... it's been a little disappointing to see some people write off Stadia, but I don't blame them, because some of the wording and messaging that came out months ago didn't help, but they have been doing some good stuff in the background right now. And to see that Stadia is still getting some big games, which has always been my question, is really good to see. So for me, faith is back up there. Patrick says, I don't think the Total War will come to Stadia, sadly. Yeah, I don't think it would either, but you know, never count anything out. EA seems to be working more with Stadia. I hope they bring Battlefield 6. That's my biggest hope, is to see Battlefield 6. I think a lot of us are going to be disappointed if we don't see Battlefield 6. I think a lot of us are going to be, but you know, just like anything, man, you know, just give some of this some time, guys, because like I said, Stadia is they're working on stuff behind the scenes. Thank you again. I just caught up to the 50 dono. Thank you again, Jack. Thank you, my man. Love you for that. Thank you. Stadia needs exclusive games. Well, that's kind of out the window at the moment. Is Rust coming to Stadia? No, there's been no word on Rust. Hold on, let me keep going, guys. I'm getting caught up here. Jack says, doing great, looking forward to seeing your new place. Thank you for that, Jack. Yeah, man, new camera, or not new camera, same old cameras, but new in front of my face, hopefully. I still don't know how I'm gonna do it, because the room is really small. It's really small. It's a little disappointing. So I would like to have had the camera right at my face, and I probably will, but I don't know how that's gonna look. And I'm an ugly guy, so I don't know if I want it that close. It's gonna be really weird, man. We'll see how it all works out, but I'm excited. The thing that gets me most excited is the fact that now my camera won't be sideways, and 2, I can do hardware videos a lot better. So that's what really gets me excited, because I want to do a lot of hardware stuff for cloud gaming and Stadia, especially Stadia. Have you heard about the rumors that Netflix is getting into the gaming business? Yeah, I did, Roman. I did. I saw it, and I need to look at it more, but I started laughing a little bit. Do you think Warzone will come to Stadia gaming? I have been very hopeful for it. I have been very hopeful and have always leaned towards I feel like it will. But I have no information on that. Nothing inside, nothing. That's just like it's such an obvious thing. And that's why in my mind I think it'll come. Did GTA 5 Remastered not being listed on Stadia disappoint you, Sonny? Andy, that's a great question. I knew this question would come up today. And I have to say that, again, it's nothing to make conclusions about, because here's the thing, and this is not something that I'm a fan of with Stadia, but the directive now seems to be to announce these games very, very close to launch date. We have now seen a dozen games that have not had a Stadia logo or been announced for Stadia, and then they end up coming to Stadia anyways, and we kind of hear it almost towards the last minute. One of the things that piece of document had said about Stadia, it said announced. So it already had been announced, I think, that GTA 5 Remastered was coming to those next gen, but it had never been announced that Stadia was getting it just yet. And we had been hearing it from like rumors from like an inside source. So it's one of those things where I'm just still going to be in a wait and see before I declare it's not coming. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. So I'm still kind of in the middle right now. I still think it's going to come. But yeah, it did suck a little bit not to see it listed there, but I'm not taking anything from that. So I'm not trying to be a homer or anything along those lines. It's just the way things have worked out with Stadia, guys. A lot of games have dropped. Like Resident Evil 8's a great example. We only heard about it coming about a month and a half before, but I'm pretty sure they were working on the game for a while. Not like a while, not like years, but like a decent amount of time. So this is kind of what I'm telling you guys. We kind of have to just be patient. I'm not a fan of how it's being played out like that, but I think one of the reasons that's happening is because these companies, these developers, they're hitting these deadlines. They're getting to these deadlines. And unfortunately, Stadia ends up being kind of last on the list. So if they get to a point where they need to release a game at a certain point, the one that kind of suffers is the Stadia version. And so I think that's why they've pretty much have told these developers not to announce anything until, you know, they know for sure 100% they're going to get it out on that date. And I think really that's the way they're approaching a lot of this. So it's one of those things where we just got to be patient. Like Biomutant, I can sit there and say it's probably not coming, but I would not have ruled it out, you know? So it's just one of those things where we kind of have to wait and see. You know, and that's another good point too. WB just said it could be possible that the GTA 5 would come to Stadia, but it would just come way more delayed than the date that got announced for later this year. So, yo, what's up, Jay? Good to see you, my man. I really hate exclusives, bad for consumers. I hope Football Manager 21 and 22 come to Stadia. I still think we should be seeing Football Manager. I'm surprised we haven't seen it yet. Lamont says now we get to see Sunny Mug. I know. Rather exclusive for Stadia. Let's focus on Stadia features across a wide array of games on Stadia. At this point, I want Stadia to continue to focus on their features, which they're doing. I am such of I'm still so excited for bridge mode, guys. I think that is really cool. And then if they could just continue to focus on getting these games, and they're coming out, we're getting a lot of games in the next like 4 months, man. So in my opinion, they've been doing a great job this year in regards to games. You can play Netflix gaming on your KFC console. Hey, Sonny, any word on getting 4K on purchase games? No, Michael. That's one of the things I do hope Stadia does allow in the future, man. If you purchase a game and you don't have Stadia Pro, you should be able to play it in 4K. What's up, Paul? What's up, Shane? If anybody's from Stadia is listening, I think that's something y'all should look at. I'm going to drop a side room event on Sonny's Twitter from Google I/O where 2 devs from Stadia and 1 GPA talk about the Flutter and Dart. Lots of tech insights about Stadia. Okay, Sonny, sounds good, my man. If Sonny's becoming a full-time YouTuber, maybe we finally get some Sonny merch. That would be awesome. Yeah. I've been saying this for like a month now, a couple months, but my guy who does my artwork has been like beyond busy, so I haven't bothered him. Yo, a new member, thank you for Matthew. Thank you. Welcome to the Sunny Club, my man, and thank you for the Sunny Bronze. Exclamation raffle, guys. If you're a member, you do get 2 extra tickets. Ooh, a lot of you guys have been answering. Good stuff. Was the PC version of GTA 5 also announced? I don't remember, actually. Stadia needs to give at least 2 months notice of a game, or some people might pre-order on another platform. Yes, I absolutely agree with that, actually. 100%. It's actually happened. I've had people message me who've said that I would have bought the game on Stadia, but I didn't know because they already pre-ordered it somewhere else. So I couldn't agree with you more, and Stadia does lose out on some sales with that. So I'm in agreement there. Lick says the future is bright. Yes. All right, looks like I'm pretty caught up. Matthew says, yo, please tell the story I wrote. I am bored because of the pandemic. I desperately need something to keep me entertained. Wait, what? Please tell the story I wrote. What story? What story are we talking about, Matthew? Appreciate the membership and the dono, my man. Did I miss one of your messages? If I miss one of your messages, just repeat and I'll try to read it. I want some schlazzy bonk and merch. No thanks. I'm not making that merch, but if he wants to make it, I'm good for it. Sonny, any rumors, thoughts on PlayStation games porting to Stadia? No rumors on that. I haven't heard anything on that. I'm giving away what is it called? The game called Street Power Football. I'm giving away Street Power Football today. Shane says, get a tee with Sunny Bunches of Oats logo. Oh God. You'll be the only one that buys it if you even buy it at all. Hey Sonny, how can you give away Stadia games? Where can send someone a game or buy a redeemable code? So I get my game codes from the game publishers and developers. They give me a code to give away. So you got to reach out to the publishers. There's no way to gift codes right now or anything along those lines. It's one of the things that I've requested for Stadia to do. Yo, we got a new dono in here. Thank you for the 25. Just want to say, you and everyone in the chat, you're all awesome. Thank you for that, Kazi. Really appreciate that, my man. Thank you. Bama says, do you think Stadia will have to add Xbox friends to the what? Add Xbox friends to the Stadia friends list? I don't know about that. Stadia is Linux. Why aren't more games released on Linux? I have no idea about that. None. Sunny merch is bright. Oops, I mean tight. Yo, Chris, how's it going, man? Good to see you, Chris. Logano says, which cloud game services do you play the most? I mostly play Stadia. I do mess with GeForce Now when it's not on Stadia, and from time to time I've gotten to play a little bit on Luna as well. Luna's pretty good. But yeah, mostly Stadia, but I do play all of them. I played them all extensively, many hours. One thing that Stadia needs is customizable touchpad controls, so all the people need is a tablet, so they will get more players. Yeah, man, that's a really good idea. I'm guessing that's something that for sure they're working on. Matthew with another 5 goes, it's not really a story. It's just the promise of a story that could use a narrative. Matthew, I'm so lost. Thank you for the 5. I'm so lost on what you mean. I'm completely lost, my man. Are you saying you want me to give you a story? I have no stories to give. Unless there's a specific story you're talking about. Hey, how did you feel about the article speaking about the 3 million downloads for the Stadia app, Sonny? Well, I talked about it in a video. I have a lot of mixed feelings on it because there's a lot of different numbers. Where's Jack at? Is Jack still in the chat? Jack might help me out. I actually wanted to ask some questions to Jack. But those numbers, there's a lot of good stuff to take away from those numbers and some stuff to take away that you're just kind of like, well, what does this exactly mean? So I think I kind of left that article with more questions than answers. The number one question I'd love to know more than anything is how many active Stadia users are there? But to see the jump from 1 million to 3 million in a year is really good. It's really good. And I'm going to keep saying this going forward from here on out. And I talked about this a couple weeks ago. I'm personally done comparing Stadia alongside the other consoles. You know, I think the best way to really compare Stadia is alongside other cloud gaming services, and that's where it's really up there. I mean, Stadia is the only one that's a platform, and the one that really is kind of doing a lot of innovative things. And in that sense, you know, for me, a lot of that stuff looks really, really positive. So, you know, that the whole 3 million downloads doesn't give the whole story, but it gives a good part of it, and it was good to see. It was really good to see. Okay, Matthew comes in with another 5. I'm saying I want you to add a narrative to the story. Sure. Sure, Matthew. I will add whatever narrative you're talking about, my man. Thank you for the 5 again, though. I hope you don't think that I'm confused for more donos. I think I'm just confused in general. Thank you again, Matthew, for the 5. Hold on, let me catch up. I lost completely where I was at on my messages here. Sonny, regardless of platform, what is your favorite game to play? All right, here we go. I saw Joshua's message. What is my favorite game to play? That's a tough question, man. I feel like I'm better off giving you a genre than I am a specific game. Like, I think my favorite genre, like if somebody put me on an island, let me know in the chat. If you were put in an island and you only had, pretend like you have food and comfort and maybe even your family, whatever. But let's pretend you only had one video game or one genre. Let's go one genre. Only one set of genre of games. Let's say somebody gave you like a Netflix on that island, but it only had one genre. For me, that genre would be the action RPG genre. It'd be like the Diablo games, because those are never ending. You always can get better loot. You can always get that better roll. So for me, I'd be that. So if I had to choose like one game, just like one game, it'd probably be something like Path of Exile, just because I know it never ends. But I haven't played Path of Exile in like years. So it'd be like any of those types of games, because for me, ARPGs just like never end, and I always love grinding those out. But the second would be for sure survival games. I kind of like survival games. I wish Stadia had more. We're still waiting for Ark, right? Ark's not like up my alley. I like more of the zombie types, but games that just like are always kind of never ending and you can make your own story, like it's a sandbox too. Like those are my types of games as well. Do you think Stadia will ever get integration with Steam libraries like GeForce Now? Brian, no. That will never happen. Never. That will never happen. There's no chance of that happening. Kamarley says, I love some Sunny merch, but who's going to pay the shipping cost? Yeah, I got to take a look at my merch. I got to take a look. I know you guys have been requesting it. I'm really surprised, but yeah, I got to mess with it. I'll take a look at it. Late to the stream, been a rubbish week weather-wise, but I'm finally here with my dose of vitamin D. Hope everyone had a good week. Good stuff, Althar. Good to see you, my man. Hold on. Lars, did I miss one of your messages, my man? I saw that you messaged earlier, and I was hoping to get to you. Kate says, when is Stadia coming to the PS4 and PS5? I don't think it is, unless they open up a browser, Kate. Like Xbox is doing. Then maybe you can play Stadia on those. I heard a PlayStation exclusive is coming to Stadia, but it's exclusivity for PlayStation if I call up Godfall. No, I haven't heard anything about that, my man. Tell the baby a story he wants to fall asleep. I'm telling him the story of the awesome community we're hanging out with today. When is Mafia coming to Stadia? Man, I don't know. That's the question of the question of the year. It sounds like it's still coming. It's still listed to come to Stadia. I don't know, man. Definitely not triple gate. If I'm a developer myself, but my MacBook Pro is fast, has a lousy graphics card, for example. Lars, don't know the context of what you're talking about, but good to see you in the chat, my man. Ooh, someone just said, hold on, my chat got messed up. I'm going to be stopping my Shadow account. Too rich for my blood starting in June. Dan, DJ. Wow. Well, I don't blame you though, man. I don't blame you. I don't have a shadow account either anymore. And it's going to be interesting to take a look at it and see if it's worth it now. I feel like it's not that worth it, but then again, there's not much else that does what Shadow does. So it's kind of like an interesting thing. New AAA games coming to Stadia. Yes, there's actually a bunch. Batra, there's a bunch coming out, especially in like the next 6 months. What are your thoughts on Tencent jump into cloud gaming? I think they're going to be a force to reckon with in those areas down in like China and just those areas over there. I think that Stadia might actually end up having some issues jumping into those markets if they want to, if Tencent gets in there first. So we're going to see what happens with that. So I actually have quite a few thoughts on that. Thank you for asking, but man, it's going to be interesting to see. Tencent's doing their thing too. They know what's up, man. Guys, cloud gaming is going to be taking off. Here, let me restart the music. Cloud gaming is going to be taking off. And I keep saying, man, let's get Stadia in there first because it's just so good. Give me a second, guys. Let me mess with my music a little bit. My sound, I mean. Put the music a little louder. Sunny Social Media's presence is the best Stadia narrative. That's kind of what I was just trying to mention earlier. Tell the story of when Stadia met Luna on the street at midnight and beat the crap out of it. You guys are crazy. Oh man. You know, it's so interesting to see Stadia and Luna. Luna's kind of gone a little backwards, man. Does anybody at Luna watch? Because Luna was actually winning the hearts of some Stadia fans when they first launched. And now they've kind of jumped on board and started like employing a bunch of Twitch streamers. And I don't know if Luna's aware of this, but when you're advertising, this is the same thing Stadia was doing for a while. When you're advertising through these popular Twitch streamers, those people that are like on Twitch, they don't care about cloud gaming. Like, you're reaching the wrong market. You're reaching the wrong audience. Like, one of the best ones I saw Stadia do is when they reached the Destiny. I think they employed some Destiny guys. I think those were good because there was some good crossover there. But if you're like reaching to if you're trying to advertise your cloud platform through an influencer who really the only thing they have in common with that influencer and that audience is that they're just gamers, that's a tough sell. That's not going to work. So just for the record, for those who are listening, if anybody listens from Luna or even Stadia, I mean, reach out to me. There's better ways. And I'm not saying to pay me. I'm saying like I have better ideas on how to market this thing. That's what I'm talking about. And it's not necessarily through influencers unless you can somehow pay like PewDiePie or somebody, like somebody that's so massive that they're definitely gonna make some noise. Roman says 50% of Stadia users are from the US, 12% from UK, 8% Germany. So yeah, I'd say that's close. Correct, Roman? I know you're going off those the app downloads. It's like between 40 to 50% of users are from like from the US, and then the others what am I saying? North America itself is probably like 50%. So if we count Canada, and then the rest of the world's about the other 50%. So I can verify that off even my own numbers too, which is really interesting. Do you think the rumored Battlefront 3 would make its way to Stadia ever? I mean, at this point, I am begging Stadia to make some more deals with EA. I am begging them to make some more deals with EA. Here's the thing. I talked about this earlier in the stream. I had heard about a game coming out towards the end of next year, at least the second half of next year, and that they just started working on it. So what that told me was that Stadia is indeed looking to get new AAA games on Stadia beyond what has already been in contracts and already done in deals. And that is huge. That is huge. That is the number one question I've been asking. So my thing would be is, please, Stadia, work on making more deals with EA so we can there's so many games from EA I want to see. and then like make a deal for like EA Play and do the same thing that Ubisoft is doing with Ubisoft Plus. And then can we get Ubisoft Plus in other countries too? Because they're going to make a lot more money from a lot of the Stadia users. So man, oh man, I am really hoping that we get a lot of these EA games. So Battlefront, of course, you know, Battlefield, all these games, you know, I still want to see FIFA. I still want to see Madden. I still want to see all these games. So, and then we heard that EA is going to be dropping a ton of games in the next couple of years. So, oh man, I'm barely catching up to my chat, guys. You guys were talking about earlier when I said what games in the chat. Amir was saying open world games, survival games for sure. Lamont was saying role-playing action. Yep. Survival games, aka World of Warcraft. Hold on, give me a second. Thank you for the new sub. I hope this thing doesn't start bugging out on me. Let's see if it starts bugging out. Yeah, Lamont says, yo, will you have a green screen in the new place? I have a green screen now. It's right over there. Lamont, I actually used, before you joined the channel and you joined the community, I like exclusively used the green screen. I might use a green screen. I'm not sure yet. I kind of like the green screen for more for certain things. Like when I do gameplay stuff, I do like a green screen more. Oh my goodness, guys. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to catch up with the chat. My goodness, I'm really behind. Green Heck is a survival game. Yep, that's true, Patrick. Candy was saying survival games, then you get tips to survive on your islands. Yep, World of Warcraft. Yep. All right, let me see if I can fast forward. Funky says, I'm on the night shift and can play Assassin's Creed because Stadia is so awesome. That's freaking cool, dude. That's what I like hearing. You're in the night shift right now? So you must be on the other side of the world, my man. Is GTA 5 pretty much confirmed anyways? For Stadia, not necessarily. Any idea why? What are the remaining EA games coming to Stadia? Steven, I don't know what the remaining games are. Like, I'm guessing you know that we only have 2 more games, so it's going to be interesting to see. Because and I think I talked about this a week ago. We have Battlefield coming out for EA, but then we also have Madden and FIFA, right? Those are coming out this year. There's kind of an odd game out there, isn't there? Since we have 2 games, and what other games are coming this year for EA? I'm not sure, but man, something's gonna be missing. Lars is I can play Resident Evil on the monitor at my freaking work. Nothing beats that. I know, it's awesome. Yes, now it's on. I did hear that Walmart and Netflix are trying to get into cloud gaming. I did hear about that. Yep, I did see those rumors too. Streamers are only about what's popular. They don't care about Stadia. Needs more AAA titles. Stadia is better than Luna for tablet players like me. Is it really, Vance? I have not tested it on a tablet. Yo, what's up, Kevin? It's all good, man, that you're late. No worries. Do you think Fortnite's coming to Stadia? I do not think it's coming to Stadia, actually. I think that guy is not a big fan of Google, man. I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening unless Stadia. I think if Stadia gets a little more popular once it starts releasing to more countries, and there's a lot more users on board, then yes, at that point I see it. I see any game being possible at that point. But right now, I think a lot of these publishers are kind of in wait and see mode. And Fortnite, yeah, that guy does not speak very highly of Stadia, so I don't know. I think Ubisoft is close to expanding. They sent me an email the other day to do a survey on different subscription models. Yeah, I think they are too. Joshua says, wait until Sunny has 1,000 people watching. The chat's going to be crazy. I know, man. I'm going to have to put a slow mode on. I've debated putting slow mode on now. Lamont says, what site is when you see all my pictures in the background? Lamont, we're going to have to get a bunch of pictures of you in the background, my man. How is Outriders doing on Stadia? What do you mean, Funky? What do you mean how's it doing? This elevator music, man. Good stuff. I'm gonna back up a little bit on the elevator music. Sega will launch more stuff about Phantasy Star Online. It's sad that the Azure servers happen the same as Outriders. Alberto, not sure what you mean with the second part of what you said there. Watch the two missing EA games be FIFA and Madden. Do you think GTA 5 Online standalone's coming to Stadia? Visnu, I'm under the impression, I feel like it is, but that's just me guessing. I have no inside information on it. I think it's potentially coming, but maybe even delayed, unfortunately. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, but we're kind of in a wait and see mode. There was a rumor that said it was coming. It was from a prominent, like a GTA like website that pretty much covers all GTA. So we'll see. You guys are now like going into the chat and literally just asking me, like typing the game name and just question mark. You guys are cracking me up. Guys, if you guys haven't already, we exclamation raffle. If you did it once, don't do it again. We are going to be giving out today. We're giving out Street Power Football. Is that what it's called? What's the game called? Something like that. We're giving that out today. Kate says, will you be doing an unboxing on this channel when you move into your new setup? Well, what do you want me to unbox? I don't really have anything to unbox. I am getting a package from our friends Moon and Amon, and we will be unboxing that. It's got some German candy, right? So that'll be fun. I don't know if I'm going to be tasting much of any of it though. I need a good casual platformer or arcade game. Any suggestions? Do you think that they could bring some classics like Sonic, Galaga? It's possible. It's possible. There's a lot of good casual platformers on Stadia. There's like plenty of those. Althar says, hopefully Heartland gives Stadia a big boost. I think Ubisoft has probably been a AAA studio the most invested in Stadia. They are. I mean, they dominate every single sales. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about a boost. I think it could definitely make some noise. The Heartland leak was very, very interesting. Man, oh man, that's going to be an interesting game on Stadia. What I'm really hoping is that it gets Division 2 quality, and it should, because it literally looked like the same game. So it's going to be really interesting to see when that comes out. I think it'll do really good, man. I think it'll do good on Stadia. Shane says Stadia is going to need a bigger expansion of their server database to increase countries in Asia and India. Yep. DJ says, I'm faithful Sunny Cloud Gamer fanboy. I'm with the family at a state park watching you live. Oh, yeah. I'm going to try Stadia out here in a little bit. Let me know how that works, DJ. DJ, take a capture. It probably isn't going to work that well, huh? Because you're in some state park. There's no way you have that good of internet for it to work out there. I'd love to know what happens, DJ. Thank you for hanging out, though, man. Jeez, that's awesome. What is your favorite Stadia game right now and overall? My favorite game in general has been lately. What's the game, guys? What's the game running around with the 4 survivors? I'm drawing a blank right now. That's the game that I've played the most, but it doesn't look the best on Stadia. Geez, why am I drawing a blank here? I'll find it real quick. Dead by Daylight. There it is. Dead by Daylight. But the game, some of the games that I've liked have been, I've liked Doom Eternal. I've liked Division on Stadia. What have I played? Hold on, let me look at my Stadia library. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. There's been a lot of games that I've just been diving into and just playing for just a bit. Like I've been playing some Jedi Fallen Order as well. What the heck? How did I get to Stadia.dev, man? There we go. Jedi Fallen Order's been good. I've been loving Madden. Madden's freaking amazing. Hold on, give me a second, guys. I'm not giving away secrets, am I? Okay, good. I see that some of my family's been playing Pac-Man. Oh my god, they were playing Hotline Miami and Floor Kids. They were playing a lot of games. So my family sharing, I've noticed that that they've really been playing a lot of the kids. Floor Kids is a really good one. So some of the games too I've been playing as well. Yeah, I've been playing a little bit of Madden, Dead by Daylight. I have Division 2 as some of the recent. You know, it's been a while since I played Hitman. I gotta play some Hitman. And then of course Resident Evil 7. I'm still chugging along on that one. I play it in little spurts. So those have been the games that I've been diving into the most. Ricardo says most streamers are using things that are popular. Most YouTubers don't make their own website and streaming on that with a subscription. I hope some will do that in the future. I hear that. Yo, Lamont says, where's Call of Duty? For sure, my man. I should unbox the new place. Althor says Stadia unboxing. I know, man. Stadia's it's cloud, man. What's there to unbox? Jangos, you can unbox a new t-shirt with the Sunny logo. Oh Lord. Unboxing moving boxes. You guys are funny. Does anyone recommend AC Origins? It's literally the only game I missed on the franchise, but I'm not sure if I want to spend 100 hours on it or not. Well, wow, 100 hours? Is that like your thing? When you hop into an AC game, you got to spend 100 hours? Hey, Lamont, hope you're well. Still rocking the Stadia. I catch a lot of heat for the amount of time. Wait, are you saying what's up to Lamont? So is this just like Lamont's channel now? Someone comes into the chat and says what's up to Lamont specifically. Outriders for Stadia changed from Square Enix to Worcester. I think they're just fixing the bugs and things for Stadia instead of Enix. Really? I didn't notice that actually. You guys are cracking me up in the chat. Imagine the unboxing, the whole stuff they own. The move would take forever. Oh god, that's ridiculous. We're in a 600 square foot apartment and it's gotten really tight in here. We don't really own a lot of stuff. Literally, how old am I? Yeah, I've moved a lot in my life. I've moved from like different parts of the country. So ever since I've gone out of high school and was in college, I've moved so much that I never really I left stuff behind consistently. So I never end up owning a lot of stuff until the last like 6 years when I finally got my own place, which has been this place. This was my first apartment and now I'm moving out. So a little bittersweet in that sense, but not really, thanks to my new neighbors that are constantly making noise. Yo, Family Feud is an amazing game, DBS. I love Family Feud. I recommend it to the world, especially if it's on sale. It's such a great family game. Lamont says Floor Kids is tight on my cell phone. Nice. Jedi Fallen Order looks beautiful. Yeah, I agree with that, Candy. Yo, we got Matthew coming in with another 5. Okay, a story called King Kong parody, where a housewife accidentally consumes a special super fertilizer and outgrows her clothes. Wait there. I have never been more confused in my life. Are you saying you want me to improv a King Kong story of a housewife who accidentally consumes fertilizer and outgrows her clothes? So the wife outgrows her clothes but is not naked because it's a PG channel, and then King Kong notices it. No, wait. Oh, you're saying it's a story called Queen Kong. Okay, I'm lost. Okay, I get it. I'm slow. Okay, I get it now. So the lady eats fertilizer and she becomes Queen Kong. Oh my goodness. Reading comprehension is at a 0. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, I see. Okay, so well Queen Kong, what ends up happening is she eats the fertilizer, she becomes Queen Kong, but then Sunny Superhero goes out and he finds her, right? And he brings her a Stadia controller, and then he hands her the Stadia controller and he keeps her pacified because all she does is game and play Resident Evil. So there's my story. Lamont's literally getting questions in the chat. I'm not even going to answer all the Ronnie's questions because they're literally directed at Lamont. So go ahead, Lamont, you answer his questions. Shane says I spent over 250 hours in Cyberpunk now. I believe it, dude. Cyberpunk is a game that I really love, and a lot of people are going to give me some flack for that, but I love the game, dude. I loved it. For me, it lived up to the hype. It had a lot of bugs, but I loved it. Monkey says I built the container home. Oh my goodness, Monkey, you got to show us some pictures. I want to see the container home. You want to build me a container home? Because the prices where I live are getting ridiculous. Lamont says what's happening right now. This is a story we need to investigate. Oh God. All right. Matthew says here's my story. Go for it, Matthew. Just keep it PG. Thank you for the 5s. Althor says Valhalla is quite good, although it isn't a huge improvement over Origins or Odyssey. If you haven't played those yet, I played a lot of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, but Valhalla I still haven't dived into it deeply like I would have liked. Time is just hard, man. Why does the Hulk have pants when he grows? Because he changed his genes. Good joke. It took me a second to get that one. Oh man, I'm easily amused, guys. I apologize. Oh man, I built a GTA 5 mod. It wasn't accepted on GTA 5 mods because it's it's too basic. They say, oh, that's too bad, man. Keep at it though. Keep at it. That's an accomplishment. Wish Family Feud will let you use phones as controllers for co-op. That would actually be pretty cool. Like how Just Dance does. That would be awesome for parties. Yeah, Captain Crunch. But you can share the controller around, which maybe in today's day might not be the best, but you know, if it's all your immediate family. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. I actually think that would be really neat. Maybe with the new bridge mode, man, that'll be a thing. Jendon says he's got 300 plus hours in Red Dead Redemption. Wow, that's just the base game, or 300 hours plus like Red Dead Online. 500 hours in Borderlands 3, 100 hours in Outriders, 100 hours in Everspace, playing on Stadia whenever it's possible. That's awesome, Jendit. That's freaking awesome. 500 hours on Borderlands. Do you see what I mean though? Like those loot games, man, they're so good. Hold on, give me a second, guys. Ronnie says the version of Odyssey Origins, plenty of fun, but don't get me wrong, but if you can't get into the other ones for cheaper, I'd start there and wait for the price drop. Okay. Sonny, do you complete all your games, or are you like me with a library full of half? I am like you. I have a half completed, not even, maybe a quarter completed of games. Here's the thing. I talked about this the other day. What makes it, like, I talked about this in regards to Biomutant, because I was talking about it in Discord. Some of you guys saw the message. Yo, Lamont with the $10. You know, that story was tight. Thank you, Lamont. Thank you, my man. Thank you for the 10. I really appreciate that. That's the thing about being a content creator, is that if you're popular enough as a content creator to get games like I am, to get games to give away to you guys, if you're popular enough, that's because you're putting in hard work typically into your channel. And if you're putting in that hard work into your channel, typically you're making videos or you're making content. And if you're doing all that, you're not getting to play as much as you want to. So the last game that I have officially beat was Cyberpunk. I literally just like went full crazy into that game. I've actually put in a good 100+ hours probably in Dead by Daylight the last couple of months, probably maybe even a little more. So as a content creator, you just don't get to play, you don't get to play the games from start to finish. Especially like for me, if I start to get lost or I'm having like puzzles or things that are making it hard for me to get past, I kind of get a little turned off, and then I don't really get back to the game like I like to. So that tends to happen quite a few times. So it's just the kind of interesting thing about being a content creator, being a YouTuber, is you don't get to play the games as much as you'd like. You don't get to sit there and game as much as you'd like. So I get messages all the time from you guys. Hey, Sonny, I really want to play with you and all this other stuff. What's like, I don't have that much time to play. So can I see how many hours I played a game on Stadia? Yes, you can actually, Profit Gaming. They do have that set up. Thank you again, Lamont, for the 10. Matthew, thank you again for all the 5s. I really appreciate it. I'm still waiting to hear about the story, my man. Sonny, did you catch up? Metal, you reading a marathon winner? Yeah, I did catch up. I did catch up on reading. Lou and Ali says, hey, Sonny, love the vids. Any news on GTA 5 coming to Stadia? Yes, I've talked about it several times. There's been no update. The biggest update we've seen is that it showed up in one of the earnings calls that Stadia wasn't listed, and I was talking about earlier that I don't think that necessarily means that Stadia is not getting GTA 5. I think it could just be one of those things where it's going to get a little bit more delayed, or we're not going to hear an announcement of Stadia getting it until closer. I'm still going off kind of the rumor I heard last year. I still feel like it's going to come, but we still haven't heard anything officially. So hopefully that answers your question. Real quick, we got Shane in here with the 5. I have a story. There was once a guy who liked Stadia and he joined Sunny's channel, met some cool peeps on his Discord, then lived a happily ever after. Thank you, Shane, for the 5. Guys, if you guys haven't joined our Discord, Shane is one of our more active members. I'm a big fan of Shane personally. Love that he's a basketball head like I am. Did not know that. Shoot, the guy can dunk. He can dunk. I can't dunk. I'd love to play you though, FYI. If we ever meet up, you and I are going to play some one-on-one. But man, I'm a big fan of Shane. So thank you for the 5, Shane. Thank you, Lamont, for the 10. I'm a huge fan of Lamont. Lamont's been getting his own fan base now in the channel too, which is awesome. Love it. 66 hours to Madden NFL 21, 90 hours into Jedi Fallen Order. That's freaking awesome. Yo, I actually put a ton of hours in Madden, quite a bit. When was the last time I played it? It wasn't that long ago because I was telling you guys earlier. I really like playing the little career mode on there. I forget what it's called now, but I'm a huge fan of it. I have my little quarterback, and I've been enjoying Madden a ton. I love Madden. Playing masterpiece games like The Last of Us and Red Dead and such, that fantastic start to finish makes me really judgmental at average games like literally 90% of the Ubisoft and EA games. I hear that, Chetty. I hear that. I hear what you're saying. You know, I really enjoyed I almost beat it. I got towards like I only needed like 3 more hours. Watch Dogs Legion is really good too. But yeah, the story, like Watch Dogs Legion is not as good as like Red Dead story or Cyberpunk, but I still enjoyed it for what it was. And that was just kind of like sneaking around and using tech. Chris says I have almost 700 hours on RDO right now and I have a bunch of unplayed games. Wow. That's what happens though. You get mixed in one game so much. Let me know in the chat, what game is it that you've played the most that kind of like made all your rest of your library fall behind? For me lately, that has been Dead by Daylight. I've stopped playing it now. Now I'm catching up playing other stuff, but for me, that was it. K Warren says Watch Dogs. Yep. Fun fact, Ubisoft recycle games assets and mechanics in attempt to save money. That's true, actually. That's actually true. You're not wrong, actually. Sonny, I got a joke for you. All is what goes TikTok. Bow wow. Not sure. I would like to see some discounts on Red Dead or MK11. Yes. I would like to see a bigger discount on Red Dead. Both of them have been discounted a couple times. Thank you, Lamont, for the 5. I had to do it. I got 5 on Shane. Oh no. You got 5 on Shane over me? No, I don't lose often when I mean, I'm out of shape. I would of course be in shape before I played Shane. I'd show you my hoop skills. Would you, Shane? Good stuff. Chariot goes, let's go Knicks. Yo, I'm rooting for the Knicks, man. It's got my man D Rose and Tibbs. Chariot, I'm rooting for the Knicks. Like big time rooting for the Knicks. So I'm a Knicks fan right now. Gaming with Baby Smoke says I got 5 on Sunny. Yo, thank you. Yo, I used to be good at basketball once upon a time. Jane goes 700 hours. My 250 on CP27 is the most I put in my whole life. Really? Yo, my World of Warcraft hours would be in the thousands probably. Kamarley says I've been kicking Valhalla. Actually, just finished it and now started the new expansion. Nice. That's awesome. Amon says the most played on Stadia is AC Valhalla. Look, I was just talking about how I haven't gotten into Valhalla and you guys are telling me you guys are putting tons of hours into it. Mike says I'm hooked on Judgment. You're not the only one. Someone in our Discord, who is it? Maybe somebody else can say it. Somebody in our Discord's really hooked on Judgment and he's been loving the crap out of it. He's gonna probably get mad at me for forgetting who it is. Judgment, I've been hearing nothing but good stuff for Judgment. WB says Sekiro. Baldur's Gate, Eddie, that's such a good one. I'm still waiting for the updates, but I'm gonna go crazy on Baldur's Gate. I'm just waiting for the game to start finishing up. I don't want to like get into it and then never get back into it because I went too far in the story to begin with. So I'm waiting for that one to finish up. That's one of those that I want to stream still. Roman says Red Dead is one of the best games I ever played. I'm with you on that. Destiny 2 for Pierre. Disco Elysium, that's a good one. Joshua says Madden and Overwatch. Okay. WB Sekiro, that's really cool. Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. Okay. Nice. Cherries at my house. Okay, gotcha. Lamont, the Sixers? Nah, the Sixers are bums. Nick says, let's go Knicks fan. Let's go Nick fans. Good stuff. I'm a big basketball guy. Big basketball person, man. Big fantasy basketball guy. That's what I do on my off time. I ended up winning 5 championships out of 7, so. And then I lost the other 2. I lost in the finals. 20 hours in Uno? Oh, Lord. DJ goes, MLB The Show 21. I have 250 hours already within the first month. Good stuff, man. It would be double that if it was on Stadia. I think I make my point this week, every week. Oh, wait. I think I made a point every week on this character. Gotcha. That's awesome, DJ. Yo, MLB The Show. I only played with it a little bit on xCloud. Man, the game looks fun. I just wish I wasn't playing on xCloud. That's the only reason I stopped playing, is because I was playing it on xCloud. But if I actually just downloaded it on my my Xbox, I probably would give it more of a go. Love Like God says, I'm new to Stadia and wants to know how is there a lot of players on multiplayer games? Are you asking if there's a lot of players in multiplayer games, or what is specifically? I'm a little confused by your question. Is there a specific game? Or are you asking in general? For certain games, if they have crossplay, they'll have a presence on online multiplayer, but other games might not have that presence. It just depends on what games we're talking about. Stadia should get Albion Online. I don't know about that, Andy. I don't think anybody would get excited for Albion. Yo, what's up, SSR? Can't stay, but I'm popping him to say what's up. Good stuff, man. Good to see you. Shane goes, go Raptors. No, forget the Raptors. All Ronnie says, I'm the same. Red Dead Redemption, I played twice in the story all the way through. The best story ever. I'm gonna have to get back into the story for sure. Lamont says, where is Street Fighter? Yo, listen, I'm not big on fighting games. I like Mortal Kombat. The last Mortal Kombat I actually got into quite a bit. But if there's a second fighting game I'd love, it'd be the Street Fighter franchise. So I'm with you on that. That's nostalgic for me, man. I used to play those back in the day. Lusk, I'm gonna call you back. I don't know what to call you, Lusk. You said I can't put down Resident Evil Village. I wish I could play it in spurts like you, but lose track of playing time. I know. I hear you, man. That's awesome that you're enjoying Resident Evil Village. I've heard nothing but good things about Resident Evil Village. Like, I'm hearing that you guys are really enjoying it, which is awesome. I'm still wanting to finish 7 so I don't spoil the story. Lamont says, I'm writing a letter to Capcom right now. Get Stadia and Street Fighter. Good stuff. Prefer single player myself. Enjoy the bike ride. Thank you, Lars. Yeah, single player games for sure. Any new perks for Stadia Pro coming later this year? No, there's no new perks, but I think those that thing is coming out at some point, I think this year. The whatchamacallits. The thing that can give you like a friend, the referral friend thing that'll give you like extra months for Stadia Pro. I think that's going to be making its way. I think that big marketing push is going to be happening. Jordan says, go Phoenix Suns. Are you really a Phoenix Suns fan? I live here in Arizona, but I'm not necessarily a Phoenix Suns fan. I'm born and raised from Chicago, so I'm everything Chicago. But I am rooting for the Suns because, you know, by default, I have to. Would love to see Maneater on Stadia. Man, my little brother is such a huge fan of Maneater. He literally got so happy that it was coming. He was telling me the other day, it's like, it's coming to Xbox Game Pass. I was like, oh, really? And so but we own the game. So I don't know why he was so excited about it coming to Xbox Game Pass. We own the game. I own it. Amon says, when it comes to basketball, I have to say the old Bulls. Exactly. I play Hitman when you feel some type of way. There you go, Lamont. SSR wants to hear that. I can't wait for Bomberman to be released for the Switch. It's going to be nice not to wait for so long for a game. How long do you usually wait for Bomberman games right now? So is it going to be crossplay? It is, right? That's good. While we are writing letters to Capcom as for Monster Hunter. B. Floyd, I think we're going to see a Monster Hunter on Stadia. That got leaked last year that Monster Hunter is coming to Stadia. Steven, Chicago. Yo, I just came back from a vacation there. What a cool place. Where did you go, Steven? That's cool that you vacation in Chicago. Patrick says Village 8 is great. I did watch it because it's not my kind of game to play on my own. That's awesome. Sonny, I'd like your take on Microsoft. The gaming experience on xCloud is trash on purpose to stop cannibalizing their console sales. The library is lit, but I find it almost unplayable. No, they're not purposely letting xCloud be bad. I can tell you that for sure. That's not a thing. Hold on. That light's bothering me a little bit. No, that's not a thing, dude. Listen, xCloud's actually going to improve. What I question with xCloud is when it actually improves later this year, is it going to be much better? And I have my doubts on that, but they're purposely not making xCloud be so bad so people have to like go to their consoles. It's just kind of what they set up right now. And let me tell you something, if you guys were to hear some of the things that I've heard about xCloud and how they run their stuff, it's kind of embarrassing. It's so far away from Stadia, it's not even funny. You know, and I know some people have good performance with xCloud. I think that's just you like the ability to be next to like a server, I think is what's going on there. Because I let me tell you, man, xCloud really does run bad, but I think it's going to get a lot better. And it's just going to be the question. My question is, how much better is it going to be? Because I'm going to really doubt it's going to be on anywhere near Stadia's level. I think I would hope for just stable gameplay at 1080p, period. And if they can perform that, if they can do that, then that's going to be really good for xCloud. They're going to make some noise for sure. Singh says, any news on Call of Duty? Nope, no news on Call of Duty. How many cross-platform games are there now for Stadia? I have no idea, Rue, but there's becoming a lot more. Patrick says, I know the feel. I have 70 plus games on Stadia, finished 2 of them. I have over 100 games. I probably have finished like 5 of them. Maybe a little more. Mickey says, hey man, you here, love the vids and really into Stadia now. That's awesome, Mickey. Well, welcome to the channel, my man, and glad to have you here and hanging out with us. B Floyd says, hopefully it's a new Monster Hunter. Yes, I think it is going to be a new Monster Hunter. Now It's On has been waiting for Man Eater on the Switch, but much rather have the experience on Stadia for sure. Lorenzo says, other channels are so negative against Stadia. They are so obsessed with seeing Stadia die and go away, but Stadia is just getting started. I agree with you, man. Stadia has just been doing a lot of good stuff, and yeah, man, those other channels, I'm not sure what their agenda is. I think the agenda is just to get more clicks. Because if you're a YouTuber and you get more clicks on your videos, you do make more money. You do make money. And that's just kind of the reality of the situation. The same goes for articles as well. So I think there's a good segment of people that just want to see cloud gaming itself go away, but it's not going away at all. So Hydrated says, I can't believe it's happening, but I've been really enjoying the new Destiny 2 season. Also, I just upgraded to all Ethernet in the house. The input flexibility is unreal. That's awesome, Hydrated. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying Destiny, and it sounds like you're probably having better performance all around. So that's good stuff. Here, give me a second, guys. All right, we'll keep it like there. Andy goes, when do you think we'll hear something about the 2 EA games coming, Sonny? I think we'll hear about them very soon. Very, very, very soon. Very soon. Let me look at the months. Yeah, man, this year's moving fast. Within the next, like, I think, I'd say the next 3 to 5 months. Sonny needs a custom controller skin. Yeah, that'd be great, man. I wonder if the Stadia team could make a controller compatible with gyro aiming. Yes, WB, that would be really cool, actually. I think that's something I'd like to see. All gaming should be through the cloud. Imagine having an Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo One on device, including minimal space. Van, that might be the future, dude. That literally might be the future. Sonny, can you please talk again about the news? You mean the news I talked about at the beginning of the stream? I talked about it earlier. Here, let me catch up with the chat, and then I'll talk about it again. The only 2 games I finished was Odyssey and Valhalla. I did get bored of Origin. Oh, no. Did you know that you can play Stadia can be played on the Switch? It can only be played through the Switch on a jailbreak Switch. It can't be played any other way. I actually owned a jailbreak Switch, and I wish I would have kept it so I could have shown off Stadia on it. But I sold it, right? Like I sold it like a year ago too. So I was very much covering Stadia when I sold it. I have comparisons of many cloud services. xCloud and PS Now are the only two services with really bad delay in performance. It's interesting because I actually don't have any bad performance at all with PlayStation Now. It works really well for me, actually. Like really well, surprisingly well. So sometimes I think it's just a matter of where you're located to, you know, to where these servers are. I think that's where Stadia shines though. Because I'm pretty sure I'm not located near a Stadia server at all. I think it's pretty far away from me, and Stadia works amazingly well. Sunny LED kits for Stadia controller to mod them and let the sunny shine from them. I love the idea, Prophet. Yo, what's up, Tech Loving Mama? How are you doing? Good to see you. I'm doing well. I think chat's doing well too. Kel F says I have 102 games, not counting the Ubisoft Plus. With that, it's 114. Wow, nice, man. I think I'm counting the Ubisoft games and I'm barely at over 100. I love Stadia and the games that are getting progressively better, but it just feels unstable for whatever I'm playing, especially Borderlands 3. Oh, that sucks, man. That sucks. Well, hop in our Discord and maybe we can figure out a way to see if we can get that working a little better for you. Antonio says, I think tandem mode needs more love from Stadia. You can really expand the number of inputs from gyro to gaming wheels, etc. that could connect to the data center via the controller. I agree. Not only that, but it looks like they are expanding upon it a little bit with bridge mode. So bridge mode has its own like tandem mode in it. I think it's going to be expanded upon, dude. I really do. And I think it's going to be pretty crazy to see. I think we're going to see some crazy cool stuff, man. They are really working on a lot of Stadia features. I'm pretty surprised. I kind of thought that maybe they weren't. Like, if you would have asked me 5 months ago, Sonny, do you really think that I would have told you, maybe they're working on like 1 or 2 things, but I don't think they're doing a lot. They're working on a lot of things, actually. So it's really cool to see. Ilsum, how's it going, my man? Good to see you. Ilsum, I got some grid from the grid streams in the background for you. I heard companies don't want Stadia to work, so they're banging on it. I don't know about that. I think the other consoles, the other like Sony and Xbox, it sounds like Sony is really digging into their cloud stuff too. Cloud is becoming the future, man. It really is. Everybody's working on it now. And then you're hearing Walmart, you're hearing Netflix, you're hearing Tencent, you're hearing all these people. I mean, it's insane. I heard a Dutch YouTuber saying that Stadia doesn't take their platform seriously. If that YouTuber is talking about Google, maybe that's what he's referring to, because I can tell you that the people who work on Stadia, as in the Stadia employees, they take it serious. Very serious. Lamont says, could Stadia get a Batman game? That'd be awesome. All the Ronnies, I don't know. I'm a little confused by your question. Launching an MMP? I'm not sure what that is. Rue says, is Stadia's approach to stay quiet and let the platform speak for itself, or do they tend to reestablish voice sometime this year? From all accounts, Rue, it looks like they're gonna stay quiet and let the platform speak for itself. I think that's what they're doing. Nocturnal Wolf says, hello, Sonny. Been watching your content for a while. Enjoy the content. It's really fun to be here to see the news accurately. For sure, Nocturnal. And thank you for joining us today and hanging out, man. Good to see you. Thank you. Appreciate the compliments. Lamont says, would love some Rocksteady games. Yo, thank you for the donation, Matthew. Matthew, looks like there's no story applied to that one. Thank you for the donation, Matthew. Thank you for all your donations today, my man. Oh man, I'm trying to catch up to the chat. Hold on, let me see if I can fast forward a little bit. Sorry guys if I miss on your message. Just repeat the message. Dancing Panda says, is Biomutant gonna run 4K 60 FPS on Stadia or 1440p 30 FPS like PS5? Dancing, are you coming in here trolling? Biomutant is not on Stadia at the moment, nor have we heard any official announcements. So it's not running on anything. Have Batman games on Steam and then play. Wait, what? Sometimes your guys' messages, I'm a little confused. Sorry, guys. Do you ever think about hosting like an online event on, say, a Stadia Pro free game for the peeps in the live stream? The numbers work, I think. Teddy, I used to do Grid. Look in the background. I used to do a Grid stream every week. Ilsum would know. It was a 40-player online, and I used to do it every single week. And then towards like the second half of the year last year, it started to not get as popular, and then it left Stadia Pro. So things like that where I can incorporate you guys as much as I can gives me a ton of appeal to stream games. But lately there just hasn't been anything. But there is, I think, a game potentially coming, and I've talked about this several times, and I'm not. It's one of those things where it's like me guessing, but it's like an educated guess, but it's not for sure. So I don't want to say what game it is. But there's a game I think coming this summer that I think might have some Stadia features. So if that one comes and it has some Stadia features, you will see me streaming it. But I just need some of those games to kind of have these sweet Stadia features, man. Patrick says, okay, my last PS Now experiences are old, maybe unfair to tell how. Yeah, I would check it out again, Patrick. Roman says the search bar, for example. Yo, the search bar was pretty cool, man. What the heck, Walmart? Yeah, Walmart's looking to get into cloud gaming for sure. Rue coming in with the $2. It's not 50, but I hope it helps. It does, Rue. It really does. It really does. Thank you, Matthew, and thank you, Rue. And any little bit for sure helps. I don't ever ask for it, but any little bit all goes back to the channel, and I really appreciate it. So thank you so much, Rue. I really appreciate the $2, my man. Geek the Sneaks, how do I add my YT account to Discord? I'm not sure actually, but I know you can do it. If not, Geek, I should be able to add you as a member. I'm sorry, as a Discord YouTube member. So if you guys hop on our Discord and you happen to be a member, you do get a special color badge for your name. So Lust says, I was worried about latency issues with online multiplayer and battle royale games, but my fears were released. PUBG is more enjoyable than on my PS4 or phone. That's awesome, dude. I'm with you fully. Remember, I think we did one of those, we were doing a monthly community stream day, which we stopped doing because the mods weren't running it very well. But we were doing it, and I think we had one session where we all played PUBG, and I was really surprised because I was playing with my Stadia controller, and I don't like playing controller. I don't like playing FPS games with my controller, but I had no choice since they took away the keyboard and mouse support. But I loved how good it felt. We actually got really far into that. I think we made it to the last 3 teams, you know, and we were all a bunch of noobs, so that was really enjoyable. And I mean, we're playing on a cloud platform and we're kicking ass, so it was really cool to see that. All right, hold on. How far are we into this stream here? Because this stream's not going to last as long as usual today. Let me take a look, because we are going to be doing this giveaway here. Ooh, okay, guys. We are not too far away. All right, make sure you guys exclamation raffle if you haven't already. Pretty soon, really soon, I'm going to be heading out and we're going to do this giveaway. You know, it shocks me, Sonny, that some big YouTubers still think that Stadia requires Pro to use it. Oh, Andy, man, there's so much misconceptions about Stadia, man. It's so frustrating. Part of that is on Stadia's, on their plate, though. Part of it is their fault, but that's one of the misconceptions that's a little frustrating for sure. A lot of people think you need Stadia Pro. A lot of people think you need hardware to play Stadia. Like, they're really convinced you need the controller, you need all that stuff, and you don't. Where's Panda? Is he saying some stuff and I'm missing it, or are you guys just responding to him? What would a Walmart controller look like? I have no comments. Lamont says burn for the mods. I know, I am burning a little bit. Kate says Netflix gaming. What is that about, Sonny? I don't know a lot about it, Kate. I gotta look it up. But yeah. Emmanuel says, I was pleasantly surprised how good Stadia has been with Cyberpunk and Star Wars Fallen. That's awesome. I love hearing those stories, man, because that's the truth. That's how it got me. That's how I got into enjoying Stadia, because I started playing some games and I went, wait a second, this thing is like, I can't even tell that I'm playing in the cloud. And I think that's the magic of Stadia. GC says, hello, what's the game? The game that we're giving out is Street Power Football. Street Power Football today, man. Antonio coming in with the dono. Hold on, give me a second. What do you think about Chaka being hired, Sonny? Hopefully she can clear up some stuff as social media manager. And PR needs more freedom, probably, but orgs like Google have so many internal requirements. That's actually a really, really, really good point. I can tell you this. They have so many restrictions that it's really frustrating because they don't work with people like me as well as I would like for them because of those things. But I want to say for your first question, and I don't know if I'm saying her name right. Her name's Chaka, right? She is like a ball of energy. My goodness, I'm very excited to see what she's gonna do. That's kind of my initial thoughts, and seeing her stuff on social media, she knows how to navigate herself through the platform, through Twitter. She knows what she's doing in that regards. I don't know her work on her Pokemon stuff. So she comes from Pokemon, and she's gonna be running. If you guys don't know, Chaka's the new social media manager for Stadia. She comes from Pokemon, which, you know, Pokemon itself doesn't need a lot of social, like, it doesn't need a lot of PR, right? But it's gonna be interesting. I think she might bring some new energy. The only thing I worry about is that she falls into the same traps that the previous people were doing. And I know who those people are, because they were doing some nonsense in regards to how they were marketing Stadia that I disagreed with vehemently. And then they started to get it on the second half. They started to really refocus and reshift how they market Stadia, and they're doing a lot better job with it. But I think that because we haven't seen much on marketing lately, I'm hoping Chaka comes in and she does some good stuff and she looks at it from a different perspective, because a lot of the stuff that I mentioned earlier in this stream is true. And I was calling that stuff out a year ago. I was saying, guys, stop trying to promote this through these YouTubers whose audiences could care less about cloud gaming. Like, that's not how you do it. They were really marketing this in a lot of different ways. And then they were doing things that were off-putting too to the Stadia base. So I'm really hopeful. So thank you for that. I have never really gave my thoughts on Chaka, but I'm actually kind of excited to see what she does, if I'm being honest. Yo, Matthew coming in with another $2 with the dodo. Thank you for your story earlier, Matthew, and thank you for all the donos, man. DJ goes, sorry, works well in the state park. So getting ready to try Oculus. The sun is not out, so should be good. So DJ is in a American state park playing Stadia, and he says it works good. So that's awesome. Ilsum's got the waffle emo. I like it. Exclamation raffle. Some of you guys are spelling it wrong. Oh, I think you're doing that on purpose. Okay. Oh man. All right, guys, we are close to this giveaway. The next 5 minutes, we are going to give out Street Power Football. We're leaving the stream early today because I have a mother-in-law's birthday party to get to. So we are doing this giveaway in the next 5 minutes, guys. Get ready. Stadia Pro Gaming says, love all the hard work, Sonny. Love the content drops. Thank you, my man. Really appreciate that. Dustin says, do you see any MLB game coming in Stadia? More EA Sports games? Maybe next year, potentially. I'd love to see MLB the Show, man. More EA Sports games. Well, we're supposed to only get 2 more EA games. We got FIFA and Madden last year, and those games are coming up. I'm really hoping we get Battlefield. I feel like the smart thing to do would be to get Battlefield. I think there's a good chance we are going to see more EA Sports games, though. What those will be, will we get both Madden and FIFA? How is it going to all look? I don't know, but we'll see. Thank you again, Stadia Pro Gaming, for the kind words, my man. Andromeda says, Stadia is my favorite between that and xCloud and GeForce Now. PS Now blows, at least on my PS4. So I tried PS Now on my computer, if that helps. Because I was telling you guys earlier that PS Now has worked really good for me, but it was on my PC. I did not try it through a PlayStation. Emmanuel says, I work for Google and almost gave up first, then really tried Stadia with key games and fell in love with it. Even though I can get free access for work, I pay for monthly so I can get the full experience. That's awesome, Emmanuel. I gave up first and really tried Stadia with key games and then fell in love with it. Yeah, so okay, so Emmanuel kind of came out and said it since he said it already. So it does look like the Google employees do get access to some Stadia stuff. So that's awesome, Emmanuel, that you're enjoying it, my man. I'm curious what games you've been playing and what you've been enjoying. Welcome to the channel. I don't think I've seen you here before. Lamont says I saved a bunch of money on my car insurance when switching to Stadia. Stadia dosage. What's up, my man? Sunny, hope all is well, brother. Have a great stream. Thank you, my man. We're almost out, but thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Sunny, will you be sneaking playing Stadia at the in-laws party? Yes. Actually, you know what I try to do at the in-laws? I actually turn on Stadia. I was there last week and I turned on Pac-Man because it's a game that like everyone will look at. But that's what I try to do. That's how I try to convince people. I just show, hey, Stadia is playing on my phone. Look how amazing this is. So yeah, I'm actually going to be doing that later. Good call, Ronnie's. Yo, Matthew coming in with another $5 and another story. I miss telling you my story with the narrative. Can you repeat it? Matthew, what story? You mean your story of a lady who ate fertilizer and became Queen Kong? There's the story. Lamont goes, no. Matthew, thank you for all the donos and the crazy stories, my man. They've been awesome to read. Cloud gaming will have a future. Stadia would probably work well with 5G contracts. It was switching to 5G that brought me to Stadia, and that's awesome, Stu. I'm curious, Stu, how well does Stadia work for you on 5G? I've been having some mixed bags, but I don't think that has anything to do with 5G. I have some issues where I live with the antennas, man. Some areas, like I have full-blown like service, and some areas it just doesn't work as well. Same goes for 4G, but like this area where I'm at, the 4G works insanely good that I play Stadia with no problems. The 5G works good, but then like some other areas I can't get it to work, so it's like up and down a little bit, so it's been a little frustrating. Hydrated says, echo that compliment, Sonny. Very much appreciate the videos. The community's great. Yeah, I'm with you. This community is insane. You guys are insane. I would never go to a party for my mother's-in-law except her Shade. What? I would never go to a party for my mother-in-law except her funeral. Bro, that is cold. That is the coldest thing I've ever heard on this stream. Oh my goodness. If I said something like that, I would have the divorce papers on my computer desk the next day. The chat's going, what a jerk. Yo, Mr. Perfect, brother, how's it going? Sonny, hope we can play Family Feud. You guys are tying this up so well today, because somebody was saying, oh, you're going to play Stadia at the in-laws. And then earlier we were talking about Family Feud. But actually what I'm going to do is, you've already figured me out, guys. I'm going to go to the in-laws today. I'm actually going to pull up Family Feud from Ubisoft because the game is so good. I love that freaking game. And I think they're going to enjoy it. And that's how I convince people to play Stadia too. They just set up this. I know they just started playing Stadia at the in-laws because yesterday I got a notice that said they were like, the kids were trying to buy something off of Pac-Man. So I didn't buy it for them because they don't need it. But yeah, oh my goodness. You guys are cracking me up in the chat today. Man, Shane is cold though. That's Shane's humor. All right, guys, you guys ready for this giveaway? Let's do it. This is it. All right, this is it. Now we're gonna do this giveaway. Let's go over the rules. Exclamation raffle. If you haven't already, do it now. But if you already did it, don't do it. We're gonna do this giveaway right now. Okay, here are the rules. You have to message me either through Twitter or Discord if you're the winner. You have to be subscribed. Please subscribe to the channel. Also, do me a favor and hit the like button just because. It's not a necessity for the giveaway, but, you know, be cool and hit that like button. But you do have to be subscribed because the winner will only be pulled if they're a subscriber. I do have that set up on Streamlabs Cloud bot. Thank God they gave me that setup, because that'd be lame to give it to people who aren't even subscribed to the channel. So be subscribed, please. Also, message me in the chat. If I pull you right now, make sure you type in the chat that you're alive, so I can give you, even if you're a lurker, just type a dot in the chat. And so those are the rules. Matthew goes, I would rewind the video, but I do not know what part of it you talked about my story. Can you repeat it, please? I talked about your story, my man. Appreciate the 5 again, though. Appreciate the 5. All right, so is everybody, let's give this 1 minute exclamation raffle. Matthew, thank you for all the donos today. And I appreciate your stories, my man. Why are we dotting, guys? Oh, no. Did I say that wrong? I said only if you win, put a dot. Come on, guys. It was a masterpiece of a story from Matthew. Come on, guys. You're killing me. Thank you again to Mr. Perfect for the 10. And yes, we are doing some Family Feud. You called it, brother. It is gonna be a dono. So yeah, the lurkers. If you win, you put just a dot. You guys are cracking me up. All right, let's do this. I think enough of you have done exclamation raffle. Make sure you respond in the chat. We're gonna pull our first winner today. Let's do this. And the first winner is Amon. Oh, come on, Amon. You've won so many. Oh my goodness. Amon again. Is Amon in the chat? This is for Street Power Football. Man, I feel bad. Amon always wins. We're gonna give another game out today. Let's give out another game. Amon's a bum. He's won too many. I feel like the same people win every week. Christian won before too. Christian won last week. He won Legend of Keepers, but he won like a month and a half ago. Like, how do we have like 200 people who put in tickets and the same winners? Like, is this bot is not rigged on my end? Is the bot rigging it for you people? Did you guys rig my bot? Is that what's going on? All right, let's give away another game. All right, here's the next game we're gonna give away. Let's give away winemaking simulator, because I had 2 keys for it. Matthew with another 5. It was part of the video. Did you talk about my story so I can rewind it? Yeah, Matthew, your story was about a lady. This is the 3rd time I'm mentioning it. Matthew's story was about a lady who ate fertilizer who became Queen Kong. And then I added to the story by saying that she played Stadia and we pacified her. All right, we're going to pull another winner. Here, hold on. So let me resume the entries. Amon's won so many already. I legit want to play winemaking simulator. Okay, so exclamation raffle for those who are just coming in right now. Yes, Queen Kong is Eddie. That's right. Matthew wants you guys to know her name's Queen Kong. She ate fertilizer and she became Queen Kong. Looks like most of you already entered, but some of you haven't. Dustin's entering. Brian, hopefully you win the giveaway. I feel like the same people keep winning, though. I want to see a new person win a game. All right, here we go. If it's one of the members who's won multiple, which Amon is a member, it makes sense. You probably already have a ticket, my man. This thing doesn't go by alphabetical order. If not, I could find your name. Yeah, you're already in here, man. I see your name on here. You're already in the giveaway. Okay, let's do this. All right, I'm gonna end the entries. Let's pull another winner. All right, here we go. This is it. I only have so many keys, so if the same people keep winning and there's nothing I can do. Here we go. Patrick, haven't you won as well? Am I crazy? Or is this your first win, Patrick? You've won as well, haven't you, Patrick? Is Patrick in the chat? Patrick, if he doesn't respond, though, we do move on. Patrick was in the chat earlier. He might not be here. So if he doesn't move on, if he doesn't respond in the chat, we pick a new winner. This is rigged. I think I might start pulling names just for fun, just to see what happens, because this I think Patrick's won before. Yeah, Patrick. Nah, sorry, not you, Blackie. It's Patrick Johansson. He's not responding, guys. We're moving on. Uh-oh. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. We have now officially moved on. We've officially moved on. Patrick did not win. So this is for Winemaking Simulator. I resumed the entries. We're gonna move on to the next winner. Patrick. We're gonna have to message him. He was active in the chat earlier. He was active, and I know he's won a key before. All right, but we're moving on. All right, here we go. Let's pick a new winner. And we have Chris. Chris has now won. I don't think Chris is. Yes, he has, but it was a long time ago. I think like 6 months ago. Is Chris in the chat? He might not be in the chat. Guys, don't message Chris. Don't DM him either. He's got to be here live. If he's not here live, we want to move on. So I know a lot of you guys know Chris, so don't message him. We're going to move on. Let's give him a minute. Oh, there he is. Okay, there he is. I thought he would have been gone, but there he is. What's up, Chris? Congratulations, my man. All right, there we go. Chris is a pretty new winner. Some of you guys are like, Chris, don't message. I want to win. Congratulations to our 2 winners today. We got Amon and Chris. Congratulations, guys. Oh, man. Good stuff, guys. All right, guys, I'm going to head out. I don't know if there will be a stream next week, but I will telegraph it if there is. Next week, I'm going to be moving. The next time you see me, there's going to be a new camera setup. That's exciting. I'm excited. So, you know what? Our next giveaway, when I'm actually set up, let's give out a big game. Let's give out Resident Evil Village. You guys ready for that? So next giveaway, we're gonna give out Resident Evil Village. Stay ready for that one. We'll give out that one next time. Yo, Lux, thank you. I found your channel today and subscribe. Keep up the good work. Thank you, my man. Thank you for all the donations today. This was a lot of fun. Thank you for all the support, guys. You guys have been awesome. I will see you guys here maybe next week, but if not, 2 weeks from now. And I'm going to be moving, so that should be a good one. Should be good. Good luck, guys. Good luck, and have a good weekend. Thank you, guys. Have a good one, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care, everybody. Thank you so much for all the support. Have a good one, guys.